right, folks, welcome. It is a pleasure and joy to be with you all today um, on the interwebs on the Fixed Wireless Access Show with yours truly, Benjamin Tansky. Let's get some thumping music here. Oh yeah, hockey has started, folks. Hockey has started. Look. The redundancy versus diversity myth exposed. What's the difference? Why is it important? Let me just jump right in here. This is called redundancy. What you see on your screen here, this is redundancy. No matter how you call your existing fiber optic coming into your building, whether you have 2 points of entry in your building, 3 points of entry in your building, it is all redundant. Redundant. Learn that word, redundant. What does diversity look like? Diversity, true diversity, honestly, it looks like what you see on your screen right there. That is what true diversity looks like. This is above ground. This is on top of a building. This is on the rooftop of a building. This is fixed wireless fiber. Understand that anything that comes into your building for connectivity, so you have 2 different fiber providers, maybe you pay 2 different bills, it's all redundant connections. If you want to have true diversity, if you are in the know about connectivity and you have the epiphany of diverse connections, this rooftop fixed wireless fiber from this wonderful company, Natural Wireless, can deliver the diversity that you need for your operation. It's a fact. It's just the way it is, and that's what true diversity looks like. True diversity looks like that. Not to be misunderstood with anything considered fixed wireless 5G. If you hear of 5G mobile fixed wireless, you hear mobile fixed wireless, etc., etc. That's all cellular data best effort. Don't be confused. Be educated. So people that are selling you or that are going to say they're going to drop ship you a 5G fixed wireless connection, just remember that you don't have to waste your money. You can just turn your hotspot on your phone, and there you have it. You have a 5G fixed wireless mobile connection. A 5G fixed mobile connection is a shared best effort connection. It's going back to the same towers, the same mobile towers that your cell phones are going to for your data. So don't waste your money on stuff like that, or stuff like this. This is all best effort. If you're running an operation and you're truly, you need a real connection that's diverse, you need to understand when is the right time to ask those questions, those difficult questions. Just be educated, If you don't ask, you don't know. And asking the right questions will help you down the line. Look at that. This is an underground manhole fire. This happens every day in metropolitan cities across the United States and across the world, for that matter. When people say they have underground connections, they have 2 different points of entry coming into a building, that's great, but it's not a diverse connection, and it's not going to avoid costly downtime. What is it going to cost a business not to have connectivity for a day? Okay, let's say half a day, 2 days, tens of thousands of dollars. That money is peanuts in comparison to what a monthly circuit costs from a true diverse provider like Natural Wireless, who brings in two separate path diverse connections, and each connection goes back to a different data center. Have a look at the screen here. You'll see there's 2 connections on each mount, and every installation that Natural Wireless does is customized. Every one, whether it's a non-penetrating sled, that's what you see in your picture, could be a permanent install on the parapet wall, that's the inner wall on the top of the roof. Every installation is customized. But that is what diversity, true diversity, looks like. If there's a manhole fire and you have natural wireless and you have underground fiber, guess what? Your underground fiber is going kaput. It's not going to work. But because you had the wherewithal to subscribe to fixed wireless fiber with natural wireless, your operation, your business is humming along. You will feel no downtime at all, at all. It's very important to remember the difference. Remember the difference that, of diversity and fixed wireless fiber. One comes from underground. Fiber is wonderful. It's great, but don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify yourself. Think a little bit outside and think about fixed wireless fiber. That is a diverse connection. You're not going to invest $10,000 of your hard-earned money into one stock in one vertical and hope you don't, lose your investment. What are you going to do with your $10,000? Most likely you're going to diversify your portfolio, and you're going to put a few thousand here, a few thousand there. You are diversifying your risk, and the same is to be said with connectivity. Diversify your risk, and run for the hills if someone is selling you a 5G fixed wireless connection to act as a secondary connection to underground fiber. That is the biggest crock I have heard in a long time. 5G fixed wireless will never be as good, as fast, as low latency as real fixed wireless fiber or as underground fiber. So just be educated and understand the difference. It's so important. It's so important. Let me share another interesting photograph here. Here's a wonderful market. This is Florida right here. Coastlines, beaches, whether you have an airport, a last mile logistics center, a hotel, car dealerships, a retail store, any business that relies on the internet for the day-to-day operations is a customer. There's no, what business vertical uses fixed wireless fiber? Every single business that needs to remain online is a customer. That's just the way it is. So with that, I'm going to share one last picture here. When people say they have multiple underground fibers coming into their building, that's really cool. Oh yeah, that's amazing. Look, this is what underground fiber looks like. It runs parallel to each other, and then it'll deviate from your building and then come into a different point of entry. Maybe if you're lucky, it goes down a different street or avenue. But even at that point, even if it goes down a different street or avenue, it goes back to the same underground vault. These vaults are what feed into data centers. So if there's an underground manhole fire like you see on your screen here, that fiber is going to catch, it's going to ignite, and it's going to want to keep going and burning, and it's going to eventually land in the fiber vault, and it's going to take down that fiber vault, which in turn is going to take down your quote-unquote redundant underground connections. And to avoid that risk, fixed wireless fiber is your answer. Every day of the week, you don't want to have that heartbeat moment when you realize, hey, that guy online, that Tansky guy, should have listened to him and got some fixed wireless fiber. Don't get to that point. Just call us before that happens. All right? So you know what it's time for, people. It's time to go sell something.